Hello, air signs. This is your girl, Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. Thank you all so much for joining me on this exclusive live where we look specifically at Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So, if you have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, there could be some messages in this reading for you. Keep in mind, though, that time is fluid in tarot, so these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also, in these readings, the roles could be reversed. So only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. All right, air signs, we're going to get right into it. First, starting off with Gemini. If you're watching live, don't hesitate to say hello. Good to see you all here. I see we have Tess in the building, waiting patiently for Libra. Let's get started, Gemini. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Gemini, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies surrounding Gemini's love situation at this time for their person? Seven of Wands, Temperance, and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, Gemini. So, what I'm noticing about your person is this is someone that is feeling like protecting themselves from you at this time is needed in order for them to get themselves more stabilized. They're not thinking too positively about your love situation for some reason, and I'm gonna have to see what that's about. Why is that, Spirit? Why am I getting that energy? They're not thinking of it too positively. Because you guys may have had some type of breakup, some sort, with the Two of Cups in the reverse. And so this is their way of focusing on their healing and themselves. And they also don't feel too confident that they could get control of the situation. They feel like it's gotten out of control. So it's better to just kind of hold back and protect their peace right now and give their love, attention, and energy to themselves. All right, what is the Seven of Wands? Let's clarify. Yeah, they're definitely holding on to the idea though of extending an offer to you. It's just right now is not the right time. It's about timing at play. Yeah. And I also noticing they're upset about this boundary that you have up. Many of you Geminis may have told this person very directly what it is you're willing to accept and not accept. And whatever you told them, I don't think they really want to comply to that. That's not cool. It doesn't change the fact that this person has this very strong bond towards you and the idea of having this relationship with you. Again, it's just not the right time. They just need time alone with the Hermit card underneath the deck. Give them space. That's what they're saying. I just need some space to breathe. All right, let's look at your energy, Gemini. Let's see. Gemini. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Gemini's feelings for this love situation. Seven of Wands flipped out. We also have the Death card. And we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. It's funny because you guys are mirroring each other. Both of you in the very first position was a Seven of Wands. So I'm noticing you both are very guarded and closed off to one another. So whatever has happened, it's really put a bad taste in both of y'all's mouth. Um, and it looks like you're not interested in reuniting with this person. Tell me a little bit about this energy, Spirit. What's going on? Why the Seven of Wands for Gemini? because many of you guys were ghosted by this person. Because why? They needed that space that we talked about. And you're hoping that you guys can rekindle this romantic relationship because you feel like they're your soulmate. Let's call it what it is. You do have, I think, a lot of love for this person, and you want to like end this issue between you two. But you also know at the same time you got to protect yourself because of how this person moves. Yeah, you want to put an end to this person moving out of a lot of ego, and you want this person to talk to you and come towards you. Some of you, it's not everybody's reading, but a lot of you guys do want that deep down. But I'm also noticing here, you're not blind. You know this person's toxic. They're not really a good choice for you. But you still want this person unblocked. You still want to give them a shot. Why is that? Why is Gemini wanting to go back to this person specifically? Because you're stressed out about them holding back. Again, it keeps repeating the same thing. You want them to just like surrender. It feels like this is like a runner chaser dynamic between a soulmate. If you know anything about twin flame journey, where one twin is running and the other one's chasing, that kind of energy. And it's just a bit overwhelming for you for sure. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm also getting Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Virgo. I don't know if I said Gemini already. You or this person can have those signs predominantly in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. Let's look at your energy a little bit deeper. Like, what about Gemini? What advice, Spirit, do you have for Gemini regarding this situation? Four of Swords, Queen of Cups in the reverse, and the Moon. Really think about what this person has done to you. And think about, is this coming from a place of feeling desperate, meaning you want someone, you're feeling lonely and you got to have someone, or is this coming from a place of you actually feel like this is something that can build long term? For a lot of you guys, you're just lonely. You're lonely and you want this person to do right, but as much as you want to manifest this person to change, Gemini, you can't change somebody. You can't make them be something they're not. Like, seriously, you can't. So be careful with this energy. You've been thinking a lot about this risk, but Spirit is saying if you think about going back to this person, it's a risk. Yeah, this relationship is a risk. Now, do I see you guys taking action? Absolutely not. Do I see you thinking about it? Of course. The problem is this person that you're trying to manifest back is just not coming back. Okay, so some of you Geminis could be actually like pursuing other people, looking at another direction, but still kind of hoping this person would come back deep down. That's the truth. And Spirit's saying, you may want to continue to go another direction for sure and manifest, correct? Manifest what you want. Right? Manifest someone that really values you, respects you, treats you like an empress. Even if you're a guy, an empress is self sufficient. They don't really need love. They just want love and they just sit back and wait for the right person to come. They don't go and chase. That's the advice. All right. Let me know if it resonates, Gemini. Everybody has different situations and stories, but that's what I got. We got Libra next. The funny thing about energy, it's always changeable. So one day it may be one thing, the next it's another. It's quite interesting. It's quite interesting. I think Last night we said Gemini track shoes, right? So some of you guys are like, I want to leave, but no, do I really want to leave? So be out thinking about it. All right, let's get to the Libra read. Any Libras here? I think we still have Tess here. Yep. All right, let's do this, Libra. As an air sign myself, I can definitely understand a air sign overthinking a situation and being a little nervous about moving forward. You know, you're just making sure you dot your I's and cross your T's. So I can definitely understand that reading, Gemini. All right, Libra, let's get to you. Spirit, let's look at Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies surrounding Libra's love situation at this time? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. And the King of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody that really feels like you're a lost opportunity, Libra. But they were too blind to see your worth and value because they were operating out of this King of Wands in reverse energy, being some type of player, being some type of person, being for the streets, having a lot of fears, insecurities, not having the confidence to really pursue this thing. So now they're really working on dropping other options because they know that you're pissed. You're tired of their crap. But it took for you to get to this point for them to realize your worth and value. But it looks like it's over. This person knows it's probably over between you two, and they have no choice but to move forward. So they're kind of like accepting the loss. This is like Libra, your person saying, I'm just going to accept it. Yeah, I screwed up big time. Ten of Swords underneath the deck to the night. Yeah, they're just in this energy of knowing they screwed up, and they can feel like the betrayal, like they betrayed themselves for sure. Could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I also got Scorpio, Aries. Could be any sign. That's the main ones coming through for your person, Libra. Let's look at your energy, Libra. Let's see, how does Libra feel about this person in this love situation at this time, Spirit? How does Libra feel? All right. Eight of Cups. The Magician in the reverse. And the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Emotion-wise, you're like trying your best to walk away from it, disconnect from it, but this is like forced. It's like your hand being put over the fire and told, I can't stay here anymore because this person isn't good for me. It's hard, but every day you're trying your best, Libra, to get out of your head and go towards something new. But sometimes I feel like there's a part of you that still kind of wants this person, like emotion wise. The heart wants what the heart wants, but the mind is telling you it's not good for you because of what they've done. They've been this King of Wands in reverse. Some of you guys are saying in a matter of time, I already know this person's probably going to come back and offer me something. But you're tired of this in and out crap that this person does. So for some of you guys, they've done this before, been in and out of your life, all over the place, inconsistent. So you're almost like mentally trying to manipulate your own thoughts and just kind of telling yourself, listen, remember, Libra, it's toxic. It's not good for you. Remember what they did. It's like you're just kind of psyching yourself out to make yourself end this whole thing, to end it and move on. But it's hard, totally hard. For sure. Connie says, yeah, I feel like that. That's what I'm noticing here. Any advice for Libra if this is their reading spirit? Any advice for Libra? Seven of Cups and the Sun. I think for a lot of you guys, the fantasizing and the hoping and the dreaming, but also thinking about the past is causing like a lot of confusion. Like, get your head out of the clouds. Get your head out of the clouds. Stop fantasizing and move on from this. I know it's easier said than done, but that's the advice. I'm seeing it right here. Move on from this. Move on from the doom and gloom feeling, I guess, or feeling alone. I know that's harsh, but I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what I'm getting. Yeah. Let go of the fact that this relationship didn't work. It just didn't work. But a lot of you guys keep holding on to it. And that's kind of going to block you from attracting what you want, because subconsciously you're still telling yourself, um, maybe, and that's not good. You got to release it totally. You got to let it go totally in order to heal and move on and cut the soul tie. It's like a strong soul tie. Okay, so anything else? And then we're going to go to Aquarius. Yeah, get out of your head. Like, that's what I'm saying. This whole reading is about Libra. You're in your head and overthinking it more than you need to. Like, you know what's good for you and just like let it go. Just let it go. Don't even think about it. Okay. Donnie says, yeah, he left. He got cancer. I got lupus. Dang, girl. That's rough. My heart goes out to you. I hate to hear that. I really hate to hear that. Cassandra said, yeah, that logic is screaming. Yeah. For air signs, for sure, we're very logical signs, but sometimes it's like it's a blessing but a curse, right? Because sometimes I think air signs, we do a good job with looking at the facts, analyzing the facts, and knowing the truth. But sometimes the truth really hurts, especially when your feelings are involved. And it sucks. Acknowledging that this person isn't a good fit for me. They don't fit my lifestyle. They don't fit my expectations. And to let that go is hard. And you want some time to force it to fit, but you just can't. So hang in there, y'all. Hang in there. Aquarius is next. Let's see what we got. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Aquarius sun, moon, rising and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding their love situation? We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Three of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody that has spent a lot of time in contemplation, so much so that they're beginning to become very stressed about the choices that they've made in the past with you. This is someone that has associated a love offer with you in a very negative light, Aquarius. That's why they were guarded. That's why they were so guarded, because they associated giving you a love offer or an apology, what have you. But it doesn't change the fact that this person has a lot of love for you, but they kept running from it. They still wanted to nurture you, love you, experience you, but it was like once their feelings got so deep, they freaked out. They freaked out and said, yeah, I can't do this. And it was hurting you. On the receiving end of that, Aquarius, you may have felt like this person wasn't prioritizing you, which the truth is, this person was scared. So even if this person has spent some time away from you, they've been waiting. They've been waiting for the right time to come back. And I feel like this person feels like they waited way too long. They've kind of played themselves. So now they got to find the strength in themselves to come and approach you. They've kind of waited on you, but you never showed up. So yeah, it's stressing this person out to find the strength to move forward. It's very difficult for this person. All right. So what is the strength card? What is this energy that they want to bring towards Aquarius? Okay, we have the World, we have the Chariot, and we have the Queen of Swords. They want to put it into the past, ways that they've been handling things. That's what they've been reflecting about, and they want to come towards you. But you're showing up as this Queen of Swords with a very strong boundary and expectation. And that intimidates this person because they know they need to give way more than what they've given in the past. And Spirit says that's the truth. This person definitely knows they got to do more. They got to give more effort if they want to even get you to look their way. And right now, they don't have a solid plan. This is somebody that is still trying to figure out what to say and what to do because they're stressed. Yeah, they don't have the energy right now. It's like if I go towards Aquarius, shoot, what is Aquarius going to say to me? You know, it's probably going to backfire. Yeah, there it goes, backfire. And I pulled the Tower card. The tower may fall and I may look like an idiot. So they just sit back and do nothing. Yeah. That's their toxic trait. You know this is your reading, Aquarius, because you may have seen this before where this person doesn't really take a lot of action. They just kind of sit back. And you're like, okay, hello, do you care? All right, let's look at your energy, Aquarius. See how you feel about this love situation. Don't forget, guys, to like the video, show your girls some love and support. I really appreciate it. So, Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. What is Aquarius's true and honest feelings for this love situation in this person? Okay, we have the Six of Swords, the Queen of Swords in the reverse, and the Two of Swords in the reverse. You just want to be peaceful. It's not rocket science, really. I'm just going to be honest. I don't know why this person makes it so difficult for you, Aquarius. But you just want peace. That's the key word, peace. Even in your energy today, Aquarius, you're still pissed off at this person. You're still upset. And you're also very confused and overwhelmed by this whole situation. It's like too much. You want to be around nurturing and loving and positive energy. And I think what you're pissed about is this person had you sitting back waiting way too long. And then they come out of nowhere with an offer. For some of you guys, it was because maybe they were trying to choose between you and someone else, given to someone else. Many of you guys will find out that was the case. Why did this person have Aquarius wait so long? What's that about? Janae says, you're so right, man. The reason why they had you wait so long, Aquarius, we have the Emperor, the Ace of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Because this person needed to really tell you the truth about how they feel, but they just never told you. The truth is, this person feels like you are the person that they really want to be with. And they like being around you. You make them feel confident. You make them feel secure. You make them feel happy. But instead of like exuding this confidence in the relationship, they came across as this page. They would start good, right? They would say some things, they would be curious, they'll go and see what's going to happen, and then they'll abruptly stop or they'll hold back and then regret it later. This is the cycle, and it's fear. So, what advice do we have for Aquarius spirit? The advice is simple. We have the sun and we have the Knight of Cups. Find your happiness in someone who really wants to show you love. Okay. And I think with the Page of Cups, Spirit is urging you to date someone new. Date someone new, get yourself out there. Like you want someone who's going to value and appreciate you and show emotion. This is someone that doesn't show a lot of emotion. Because like right now, I think that's what you need is a lot of clarity. And when someone brings it to you, black and white, like I'm really serious about Aquarius, then that's what you need. You don't need someone that's going to make you a lot of false promises. Yeah. So yeah, you need to sneak away from this relationship if you haven't already. A lot of you guys have. And go a different direction. Chariot in reverse. Yeah. Sneaking away, chariot in reverse underneath the deck, go a different direction. How will Aquarius know if this is their reading? Again, chariot in reverse. This is somebody that kept running away from you, avoiding you, stop talking to you, no forward movement, little effort. They'll start off good and then it'll flop. It was a waste of time. All the while, you had yourself open and vulnerable, and it just never really led to anything. So it just is very unfortunate. You could have been dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or a fellow air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It could be anybody, but that's the main energies. All right, air signs. Man, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you all so much for coming. And don't forget to like the video. Show your girl some love. And where I'm headed next, I'm headed off to do earth signs. So if you have earth sign energy and your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, come join me. That's where I'm headed next. Thank you guys so much for coming. And I hope you guys have a good night. Take care.